Heyo, this is Beck coming at you with another video. Happy Halloween to everyone who's out celebrating. I stayed home but borrowed my dad's Halloween shirt. It's like all the throwback monsters, and I did get a compliment on it, so that was cool. Passed out some candy for trick-or-treaters and some of my new business cards. Pretty jazzed. I'm feeling more comfy today in my outfit. I put on a bandana, which makes me look a little more feminine, but I'm wearing all black. I have my black joggers on. I just got at Walmart. I got a hoodie on. This is like my only big oversized hoodie that I have right now. I like it a lot. I got it from a Post Malone concert. And my dad's shirt over it, so feeling very good in my body, which is really nice. I'm trying to think of what I want to talk about today. I'm just feeling really grateful for I uploaded my first video today on YouTube, and I made all my branding for my brand, Neurodivination, this channel, call it like a week ago, and things are moving very quickly, and I feel really good about it because I have spent a long time healing, resting, and procrastinating on a lot of stuff, but I didn't have the freaking energy. I was just in such a state of autistic burnout paired with a little sprinkle of depression that I just couldn't do much. I really couldn't. I was just trying to get through and just do the work as much as I could and rest. I'm a sleeper. Raise your hand if you're a sleeper. I have literally always been a sleepy person, even before I was a teenager. High school was weird though, because you wake up so early for high school, and I would wear a lot of wacky outfits, a lot of tights, and especially my sophomore year, I wore bright tights and mini skirts and bright ballet flats and just the wackiest outfits that I would be like, what are you wearing right now? Obviously today, since I'm wearing all black and all masculine looking. I would, in high school, wake up super early, get barely any sleep at all. I had a phase where I was staying up all night talking to guys that I shouldn't have been talking to. I did have a really close friend that got me through a lot of stuff, because I did lose my grandma in high school, but there was definitely some poor choices made. And I would get 5 hours of sleep. How did we do that as high schoolers? I really don't understand. And then you get up at I would shower every single day, get up at 6:30, and just power through. But since I've been living with family again and being in this certain environment, I have really stepped into my sleepiness, which I also think happened because I just needed rest. Healing from childhood trauma in your spiritual journey, and healing yourself and just discovering who you really are and taking off these layers really is exhausting. So I know that I became unemployed and was given this opportunity to live rent-free for a reason from spirit, because how was I going to support myself when I was so exhausted? And especially with the autistic burnout, and I was doing a lot of people pleasing because I have to take care of my grandmother, and one of my biggest faults was boundaries. I grew up not understanding how to make those, and probably crossed a lot of boundaries with a lot of people, so that has been a huge lesson. There are so many lessons, and it was I believe that I had to go through everything I went through, like most people do, because you have to learn these lessons. But I don't think I was getting a lot of them. Like, I was going through these same things over and over and over, and my timing on stuff was just like the same cycle. I just wasn't conscious of it. So once I became conscious, you can't really go back from that. I definitely just needed this time and space to rest, heal, and now's the time for me to like step into who I am. And it feels really good because I have spent most of my life, I'm 30, I have spent most of my life being someone I'm not, and it just feels so freaking good to release that person, even if it was hard. And I had this whole life planned, and people say if you want to make God laugh, tell him your plans, because once you answer that call, there's really no going back. It's full force. And even on days when you think you're doing jackety squat, you're doing more than you even know. Because, wow, I think that was a fuzz, but still. These little things, these little steps that you take for yourself add up to huge, huge results. A few months ago, I did not know fully. I knew about a year ago that I was trans-masc, but I was in a denial type of phase and just kind of settling with it. So a few months ago, I didn't know I was trans-masc. A few months before that, I had no idea I was autistic. Earlier this year, I had no idea I was queer. But now that I know I'm trans, which I'm obviously part of the LGBT community, I might most likely be straight. Never been with a woman, so that's gonna be a fun adventure. But I just thought that I was straight as a woman, and that I was just supposed to date men. But I have this discernment, this like level of knowing now that like I just can't turn off. And it sometimes gets a little bit much because then I start overthinking things a little bit. But literally, if I'm talking to someone and they say something, I know what they really mean, even if they don't know what they really mean, if that makes sense. I don't know if I can come up with an example right now, but like when someone is like jealous of someone, but they pretend like they hate like how they look or how they act, but really they like it. It's like you mean the opposite of what you are actually saying. It's a lot of that. And I just have that stuff used to just fly right over my head. I used to be so gullible, naive. People used to be able to mess with me. I would believe anything anyone said. You can't put nothing past me now. I am like a superhero at this point. And it's just because my consciousness has just expanded and opened up so much that you just know things that you don't realize. You don't even have to get the person to tell you the truth to know the truth. Once you start figuring out everything and putting the pieces together, like I can read between the lines so good now, and it feels great because it helps me follow my intuition and use my own discernment, and I don't have to rely on other people to guide me. Like I used to always look to other people, have other people make decisions for me, copy people because of the autism, like trying to act normal. I would be in a friendship or relationship and I would just look to them for things and just kind of act like a helpless being. And I didn't even realize I was doing this because a lot of the times when you're masking or people pleasing, or it's just like ingrained in you, it's been conditioned since you were a kid. And I truly just knew one day, it's just like one day I woke up and started watching people on YouTube and realizing that I have autistic traits. And then it's like the more you peel back that onion, I mean, Shrek has been such a theme. Like, put a green heart in the comments if you loved Shrek, like, especially the first one. I don't even know how many I saw. I don't even know how many exist, but if you watch the original Shrek, and if you're autistic, neurodivergent, ADHD, ADD, whatever it is, if you like watch that shit over and over and over and over again until you memorize the whole movie, drop a green heart in the comments, because I would love to see how many people. I mean, Shrek is a great movie. Like, let's be honest, it is a great movie. But for some reason, this like peeling the onion thing has always, metaphor, I guess, I don't know, has always resonated with me. And maybe that's part of the reason why I love the movie so much, because like I just remember when he would say that line about the onion, and then I would just be like, whoa, that makes so sense, that makes so much sense, whoa, in my little brain. But like, that comes up all the time. Like, Spirit sends me like messages about that, people say it to me, I hear it on TV, and I just know that that's what I've always meant to do, is to peel my onion layers, because I was an ogre before, and now I'm like a beautiful ogre. I don't know, a healed ogre. But it's just a great transition, and I'm happy to be here. I think that's pretty much my slogan at this point, but my mantra. But yeah, I just wanted to hop on and wish everyone a happy Halloween. I might be posting this on the 1st, but regardless, I really like Halloween, and I had a lot of fun with passing out candy. We didn't get that many trick-or-treaters, but the kids I did see were really great, and some of them were even like asking what my cards were, which was cute. So I gave out like probably about 10 to 15 business cards, so I'm happy with that as well. But yeah, if you are interested, I am offering intuitive tarot readings, and I also am starting to offer meditation coaching. Meditation is the reason why I have been able to progress so quickly on my spiritual journey. If I didn't learn to meditate and clairvoyantly read, I would not be in as good of a spot as I am in now. And I truly just want to help other people learn to meditate, because I know that I have been told to meditate by Spirit pretty much my whole life. It's come up at least since like middle school or high school. I have heard about it and thought, well, I don't need to do that. You know, that's like, oh, well, I'm fine, because that's what I thought it was fine. And so Spirit was like, no, you are going to meditate and you are going to like it. So I want people to like it. I want people to love it. I want people to learn how to ground, because it's the best way to navigate life, especially when you want to like be on the spiritual journey. Like, it's essential. It's literally essential. So if you're interested in the one-on-one coaching, I have hour sessions. That's like an intro session where you'll learn the basic tools, and I will walk you through it and help you find like things that work for you personally, because that's what I want. I want to cater to people. I want people to have their own unique spin on it, because everyone's different, and I learned in a very like structured way. But now that I want to go off and do things on my own, I want to show people that there's multiple different ways to do this. And then I also have half-hour sessions, which are going to be people who have meditated before, have taken the class, the first 1 hour class. And then you can just take as many as you want. I might eventually offer packages and coaching, but right now I'm working on building my portfolio and figuring out what I can offer to others. So if you're interested in that, there's links in the description, and please like, comment, share, and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it, and I'm very excited to continue this journey and helping people and connecting. So thanks for listening. Have a good night. Happy Halloween.